Hey, you guys, I just figured, why the hell not? Today is the perfect day to talk all things of why the fuck I left It Works, what's going on, why, what happened, answer questions. Gosh, I love this skincare. If you guys need like really good anti-aging skincare, I will tell you that this is what you need. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. I'm just waiting for this to notify a person because we all know that it takes 27 minutes, and I'm gonna go sit down at my kitchen table and we're gonna talk. So buckle up. I'm gonna go through all the things. I'm gonna shed light on all the things. I'm gonna tell you what really happened. I'm going to try to change some names to protect that because but like maybe you guys will be able to figure it out. I'll be interested in seeing and knowing. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Let me take my phone. Okay, now I want you guys to know, hopefully this doesn't try to end the live, but like I can't see anything. I can't see any of your guys' comments. So if you're here, say hi, ignore the crazy mess behind me. Okay, I've got kids in school, kids in sports. All right, so for those of you guys that have just started following me, my name is Jade Hooper. I have been a top network marketing leader for a very long time. I am a hardworking girl. I started with a company called It Works in 2013, and I was with them for a very long time. There's a lot of people that I helped train and do things to that helped, that weren't even on my team. That's just, I have a passion for truly helping people tap into their potential. And every single person on this earth is walking around with such an incredible story that if they know how to harness that story, they can inspire so many other people. And that is what I love to do. Okay. And I was with this company for a very long time. And I'll be honest with you, part of the reason why I left, and it started, I left in 2023. There's people who don't even know that I left that company because I had to exit so fucking quietly because I was just threatened so much, which there's a lot of people that are actually leaving the company right now. And I'm really, if you guys can say, hey, can you do me a favor, say hey, so that way I know that you're seeing this, because I can see that people are on, but I don't know if you can hear me, because I can't see it on here, but I'm looking on my computer. So say hi, tell me where you're tuning in from, tell me how long you've followed me. So it was years and years and years before I actually left, probably maybe not years and years, but 5 years-ish. Things just started to change. And I was a top 10 leader, and I felt like me and corporate were like this, So they started to change the compensation plan. They started to change the charts. They started to change the products. And to us leaders, it was no, everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's good. This is going to be good for you. This is going to be the best. This is going to make things better. And we trusted them. Okay. So I want to tell you, I'm going to talk about a lot of things that you have no freaking idea was even going on. I'm not even going to talk about when I left. I'm going to talk about a certain person, and I'm going to name her Jennifer. This person who was my friend, who was also going to leave this company, who ended up not leaving the company because she was too chicken shit to leave, who made a post that went viral that completely damaged this reputation that I don't even want to say I worked hard for my reputation, because I didn't work hard for the reputation. I just worked hard being myself and who I was and people who trusted me. And she completely damaged that, and then tried to spend the next 2 years apologizing to me almost every single month. I'm also going to be talking about that. Okay. So, years before I left, things started to change. And at the same time, I was having kids and doing all these things. So I constantly blamed myself. I was it's me. It's me that's changed. It's me that's having a hard time. It's me that's trying to cope. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, just comment yes. If you're oh shit, yeah, I get this. Okay. So, when you have people who are used to working one way, and you start to go in and change how people get paid, and then change the products that they're selling, and then change how people are getting recognition, Like I had girls, you guys, I had out of the top 100, like a quarter of the people who were in the top 100 were on my team. And I worked fucking hard for it. It was not for luck. It was hard. So while all this stuff is changing, never one time did I blame the stuff that was changing. I blamed myself, because that's what you do when you're a leader. You sit here and you ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? I'm not doing enough. I'm not enough. And it starts to make you second guess yourself. It starts to make you second guess everything. You literally feel like a piece of crap. It completely took my confidence and I started to implode. I felt absolutely terrible. I felt terrible. And there was not one time, and the corporate knew that. And I will tell you that I've spoke to people who are no longer corporate there, who literally said to me eye to eye, I wanted to tell you so bad. Like you would call me and you would cry about people on your team who are struggling, people on your team who are going through like hard things. And they would say to me, they literally said to me, they're like, Jade, I asked you, what do you think is wrong? And I told them, I'm like, well, it seems like this, and this would be wrong, but everybody else is saying that's not what's happening. And she's like, you were 100% right, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. They wouldn't let us tell you. And I was like, I'll be damned. Okay. So I finally ended up leaving because here's the truth. My daughter, if any of you guys remember, let me know if you remember, my daughter got sick, Lennox, who's going to be 9. Holy shit. But she was 4. Lennox ended up getting really sick 4 years ago in November. So it'll be next month, just in a week. It'll be 4 years. She got sick. And she woke up one day, her eyes went cross. She had blood clots on her brain. She was in and out of the hospital. She had all these things happen to her. And then over the next 2 years, we were in and out of the hospital, in and out of surgeries, in and out of procedures, in and out of taking crazy life-changing medications. And I realized in that moment how short life was. Okay? And every cut. Hold on. At the same time, there were more things that were happening with the company, okay? We had a meeting that was absolutely insane, where a ton of people that were top leaders were just sitting there completely like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no one's okay. Our teams aren't making money. This is terrible. And I went and talked to someone at corporate about it. And I don't know how much like into that I can get, but more or less, I got off this big meeting that was like 2 hours long, got on the phone, and the person just told me that no one wants to work hard, that no one has work ethic anymore. And she told me that I didn't have work ethic. And I was like, pardon, excuse me, what? And it was in that moment when I was talking to her, when she told me that just the problem here is that people don't have work ethic. I was like, you guys have no fucking idea what you're doing, do you? None of this is going to change. It's just going to continue to get worse because none of you know what's going on. None of you know what to be doing. From the time that my daughter went into the hospital until the day that I left, the compensation plan and the promos and the bonuses and all this weird shit was changing literally every single month. I couldn't even keep up with it. How in the hell is anybody supposed to build a business like that? So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to leave. I told nobody. And if you know me, because I literally have friends that were like my closest friends that I said nothing to because I knew being a top 10 leader that I was going to be threatened. I know that they had gone to max with other people who had left the company, and I knew that they were going to try to do every single thing that they possibly could to like take me down. And so I was scared to tell anybody, because any sort of cross recruiting where you just tell the world that you're leaving, and if someone else joins you, you're completely fucked. Like 100%, you're screwed, okay? I have friends who had been sued for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars because of this, okay? So I told no one. There was one person who I had told, who was a very good friend to me at the time, who I thought was like a really good friend. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm gonna call her Jennifer. I had a company that I was like looking at, that I was very interested in. I was like, okay, I kind of saw the back end of how they did things. And so in my head, I was like, if I was to go anywhere, this is where I think I would go. And I discussed this only with her, one person, nobody else, not even anybody from my team. No one knew. And I know they didn't know because I've had conversations with people now where they thought that I was like specifically not choosing them, or I was, because I've always been an outspoken person. So all these people, like if you followed me for years and years and years, and you were like, you guys, like, it's taken me 3 years to be able to talk about this, because it just messes you up. Like, it is the saddest thing to have all of these, like, you just feel like you're letting all of these people down. But you guys, I was waking up every single day not believing in what I was doing, not believing in these products. I literally was trying to fall back in love with my body again. Like, I just had my 3rd child. I was 30 something years old. I had gained weight. I'm like gaining and losing weight. And I was like, I'm selling fucking weight loss products. And like, so I'm making posts about like, you know, falling in love with me again, and then going and making my skinny coffee. Like, that doesn't add up. Like, I just didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. And I know that so many people were let down, but I want you to know that, like, I wasn't trying to let you down, that I had to like walk away from something because I just didn't believe in it anymore. Okay. Remember this, because especially for people who, you know, I've done probably thousands of trainings at this point. I've helped literally like over 100,000 people. And I know that there were a lot of people that were let down and were like, what the fuck? Okay. So this person, Jennifer, knew that that's not her real name, was the only person that I told, like, I'm looking at this company. So Jennifer goes and calls me one day. We're FaceTiming. Okay. And this was after the big meeting that we had. FaceTimes me and says to me, do you know where I am? I was like, no, I have no idea where you're at. What do you mean? Like, you're at your house? And she said, no, I'm in Utah. And I was like, why the fuck are you in Utah? And she's like, oh, well, I talked to so-and-so, CEO of this other company that I had been talking about looking at. And she goes, I'm here. Don't tell anybody. They flew me in. They're feeding me lunch, and I'm going to talk to them about coming here. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? She literally said nothing to me. Okay. Flies there, talks to them. They were offering some like extra bonuses, that if she hit these marks, that she would get these extra bonuses. And I'm just like freaking out, because I'm like, well, I don't know 100%. Like, I'm not ready to go. Like, I don't know that I'm ready to leave, because it all just happened so quickly, you guys. Like, there is no way, there's no book written for like how to transition from a company. Okay. So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So I was talking to her husband while she was in these meetings. And then all of a sudden I get a FaceTime request. So I answer the FaceTime, and it's a top leader of that company sitting down, and she goes, well, Jennifer says they want to talk to you. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So Jennifer, this whole entire time before she went into this meeting, when she said to me, do you know where I am? She was like, listen, if we leave, you're going to build me, right? You promise that you're going to build me. You're going to make sure I'm successful. You're going to make sure that, like, no matter what happens, that, like, even if it doesn't, she said this word for word, even if this doesn't make sense, you're going to help me. And I was just like, I don't know, dude, but this is fucking weird. And I started to get really overwhelmed and freaked out. I found out separately, like an hour later, that other people whom I know had also flown in there and talked to them. I found out, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why didn't anybody tell me what was going on? No one says anything, because everybody is so scared. It is so scary, okay? And I'm just like, what the heck is happening? Holy cow, I'm like so overwhelmed. This is crazy that all of us were just happened to be interested in this one company. And I know from like the outside, it probably looked so planned. It like wasn't at all. And so Jennifer, you know, gets done with this meeting, calls me. She's like, I'm going to do it. And now they're trying to convince me to enroll under Jennifer. And I'm like, well, this is fucking weird, because we had just talked earlier today when you lied to me, and I had no fucking idea that you were going to this place, that you were going to enroll on my team, and I'm going to build you and do all these things, even if it doesn't make sense. And now all of a sudden you're trying to convince me to like enroll under you. And that's what she was trying to do the entire time. She was trying to like pull a fast one underneath me so she could enroll first and all this shit. And I told her, I was like, I'm not enrolling with you. This is fucking weird. You're like lying. You're being shady. This is not how I want this to be. When I leave this company, I want to build like a business from like, I want to help people. I just want people to make money. Like, I'm not leaving this mess to go to another one. I want to build a business that is going to be strong and good. And when I said that I don't know that I'm going to be enrolling underneath you, she started to tweak out. She started to implode. She started being like, I don't know, this looks shady. This looks weird. I don't know if I'm going to go, blah, 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 blah. And she just started imploding. And then next thing you know, she makes a post on social media saying that this company hunted her down, that this company freaking flew her in and all this crazy shit. And that never happened. And I didn't say anything. And I know that probably from the outside, it looked like everything that it went viral. I mean, there were like thousands and thousands. I mean, how many freaking shares were there on this? It was crazy. I was just so in shock because leaving is so scary, you guys. It's so scary. Like, I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. I knew that I had a responsibility to corporate. I knew that I had a responsibility to my team. I knew that I had a responsibility to everybody else who had trusted me. And, ooh, did you hear that? My neck's cracking. I knew and I understood, but I also needed to do what was like right for me. And I fucking hate when people throw out this integrity or integrity or integrity. What is integrity to you? All these people who are brainwashed that like literally someone told me that I must be worshiping the devil if I'm not staying with this company. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? That this company has literally just become like more religious, like church, than it is like a company that's just like building a business, whatever. And if that's what you want, that's fine. But I just feel like they need to, like, I just feel like there should be a separation of that, because now all of a sudden you're like manipulating people spiritually, and that is fucked up. So I had people literally telling me that I was like worshiping the devil because I was leaving this company. And the people who believed this person who was like, oh, they flew me in and they're doing all this and it was disgusting. All these crazy lies that she spoke about me, and I did not say anything else. And I think that that's why people just assumed that was what happened, because I didn't say otherwise. But it was because I was so stressed out and so scared. I was like sitting here just like, oh my God, like, because you're just thinking like, are they going to sue me? Are they going to sue me? I did nothing. Like, I got sent legal letters. There was an investigation done on my like entire computer. They looked at my computer. They found absolutely nothing because there was nothing. I did nothing wrong. I didn't even tell my fucking team that I was going. And my poor team probably felt like the rug was ripped out from underneath them, but it was because I was so scared that if I shared anything about me going, that I was completely fucked. It's like, what do you do? It's crazy. So all of these people who I had been friends with for 9 years blocked me and just thought that I was like, I don't know, terrible. And I wasn't. I just wanted to be happy. I just wanted to help people make money. I just wanted to believe in what it was that I was doing, and I had not for a long time. And now, ironically, the same people are now leaving. And that's probably how people felt when I talked shit about people leaving and I left. Do you know what I'm saying? So it does not surprise me at all. Like, someone asked me, like, are you surprised? No, bitch, I am not surprised at all. Are there people, the people whom I thought were happy there, I don't really look, to be honest with you. Like, people are sending me screenshots of so-and-so's leaving. I don't even know who these people are because I don't follow any of them. Oh, I don't have my wedding ring on. I don't follow these people. I know nobody. I stay in my lane. But this is what I'll tell you. Leaving your company, is it scary? 100 fucking %, dude. It is so scary. You don't know if you're going to wake up to a lawsuit. You don't know what's happening. It's scary walking away. I was making multiple 5 figures a month, and I was so unhappy that I would rather make nothing. I wasn't paid to go. I wasn't paid to go at all. Like, no one paid me. There were rumors that they were paying me. The supposed rumors of how much they were paying me to go, if they were paying me, that was not enough. Because I was making more than that per month. Let's be real. It was just crazy, and it's scary. And the thing that really scares me, I went to this other company, you guys, and it just was like, I don't know, that company was great for like a very small time period, but it was 100% smoke and mirrors. Like that company that I had gone to was not good. It was not good. The guy who owned it was fucking psychotic. He like was like a master manipulator. Would like could make this whole facade of shit that sounded really cool and daring and amazing and like, oh, this is the best place. And between the bullshit that I felt when I left It Works and all the shit talking and all of the people making up all these like random stories, because what Jennifer was trying to do was protect her team. She was trying to protect her income. She was scared that because I left, people were going to follow me. So the only thing that she could do is try to make me look as bad as possible, and tried to apologize to me for months. She's probably gonna fucking text me after this because I've talked about it. Oh, I like really rubbed my eyes. Sorry. I had talked about it just a couple times, and then she'd message me and be like, I see you talking about it, blah, blah, blah. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, you literally lied and cheated and lied and then manipulated, and I just like want nothing to do with that. Like, I literally don't give a fuck that you're sorry. You should be sorry. It was so shitty. Karma. I've never been shitty this entire time. What I will tell you is that I've been with Amare now for 2 years. People don't even know that I left It Works. Literally, people were like, oh my God, you left? Yeah, because I had to go into like the freaking witness protection program. And even doing that is scary because I was scared to fucking post anything. Because they can take anything that you do and anything that you say and change it and twist it up to use it against you in the court of freaking law. I mean, it's fucking scary. Like literally, while I'm getting sent crazy shit, I'm over here, you know, I don't know. It's scary. So someone asked me like, have you changed? Like, you just don't seem excited. You seem so much quieter. Yeah, dude, because I've been living in like a fucking box. Like when I was with It Works, I was told, who remembers when I had blue hair? I was told don't have blue hair. I was told don't cuss. Just because you can cuss doesn't mean that you should. I was told to not have a podcast anymore. I was told that it was not okay that I had launched a course. Like you guys, like I made millions of dollars. Like I had acquired skills that were like badass as shit. And I can convey all of this stuff in such a, like have I helped any of you guys? Like how many of you guys have had one training from me and you just felt like you were seen? Like I just am a normal person who knows how to connect with other people, and I can ruffle your feathers and make you own your shit and inspire you to change and inspire you to know that you can want more. And this is my gift. And so I was sharing this gift, and I was literally told that I could not have my fucking course that I worked my ass off for. And it gets in your head and it fucks with you, dude. It fucks with you. It fucks with you when you're so good at something and I was the only person on my team making money, and I just see all of these people struggling. Like there was a girl, they had this special bonus promotion going on. It was like, do this for 3 months and you make thousands of dollars or whatever. And I saw this girl, and this poor girl was doing the entire thing herself. It's supposed to be like you enroll some customers and some brand partners, and your brand partners need to enroll whatever, and you're gonna earn this. And I had called this person and I was like, bro, my people are doing the whole thing. And she said to me, this is like, who cares? They're making money. It's okay. And I'm like, but they're going to make money right now. But then what next month? There's going to be nothing there. And she's like, well, it's fine. Like, this is how it's set up. Let them do it. And I'm like, this is so fucked. This is so fucked. What? I want to teach people how to build long-term businesses. This is so fucked. Just who wants to stay there? Who wants to stay for that shit? And I don't know. Like, I don't know why everybody's leaving now. I have no fucking idea. I mean, every product's been repackaged with like a new name. I don't fucking know. All I know is I sit here. People have asked me, do you regret leaving? And I'm like, no, bro. Cause it like gets comical as time goes on. And I don't sit here. I don't pay attention to it. I like the family, and I feel so bad because I truly love that family so much. Truly. Like I felt like I was one of their children. I loved them so much, but I think it was like this moment that I literally like exited so just normally, and then to come in with all these like psychotic like legal threats and stuff for me doing nothing, like really digging, like really trying, like, hey, you printed reports in January, 12 months before you ever even thought about leaving. You're using these reports to recruit people. And I was like, the fuck? I'm not doing shit. I talked to my lawyer and he goes, all right, lay it to me straight. What have you done? And I'm like, nothing. I've done fucking nothing. You will find nothing anywhere. Nothing. Because I'm not a piece of shit. And fuck you to Jennifer for trying to tarnish my name to make me look like a piece of shit. But I was just not in a place in my life that I could stand up and say anything, because I wasn't scared about that. I was just scared about my life. I was scared about my life. But since then, what have I learned? This is what I'll tell you. There are a lot of people who are leaving companies and going places and doing things and whatever. And I want you to know, like, it's kind of crazy right now. Like, first of all, this year's been Jumanji. Every single month, there's a different level of Jumanji, okay? If you are someone who has made $2,000 and above, $2,000, $20,000, $200,000 a month, I don't give a shit. You better make sure that the person that you partner with, and just so you know, I specialize in this, you better make damn sure that the person that you partner with knows how to psychologically help you through the roadblocks, mental roadblocks that you are about to hit. Because you just spent how much time at your previous company feeling like a failure, kind of like I did, like trying to swim upstream always, and you get exhausted. You just spent how many years feeling like you're swimming upstream, and you think that you're just gonna bop into something else, and it's just gonna be puppy dogs and rainbows and everything's gonna be great, and you're just gonna make all this money. You might for like 6 months, but then things will start to shake down. You're going to learn how afraid you are to put yourself out there. You're going to learn how afraid you are to go all in. You're going to learn how afraid you are to trust other people, to allow yourself to absorb into community, to get excited about products. All of this shit is going to start to shake out, where you start to realize that there's so much fear inside of you, and now you have these crazy ass limiting beliefs. You better partner yourself with a leader who knows how to help you through that. Because if not, what you're going to do is you're going to hop into this new thing and be excited for 6 months. And then when things start to go down, thought I was missing a diamond. And when things start to go down, you're going to just bop to the next thing. And it's going to be quick to quick to quick to quick to quick to quick. You can't do that. It might take you today longer to reach where you were. But there's so much lesson to be learned. But I want you to truly don't. When you're leaving places, you're scared to do it alone. You're afraid to be alone. And so you cling to people. And you're going to cling to people that don't have your best interests at heart. You're going to cling to people who don't give a shit about you. You're going to cling to people who are just wanting to scoop up as many people as they possibly can to like build their team so that way they're good, so they hit whatever it is that they need to hit. But you got to ask yourself, can I make every single month right away $500 a month? Because 99% of people join businesses like this because they just need $300. Like $300 is like reaching. Really, like, fuck, that's a lot of money. $300, it's being able to buy groceries, it's gas, that's, paying for school lunches, like, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? So you have to ask yourself, this product that, first of all, use it, okay? That's why I jumped into Amare, because I literally was at the shittiest point in my life. I was crying, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't fucking eating. I was crying so much that my mom went and bought Bluetooth headphones so I could talk to her all day long. Like, you guys, I was low. And it wasn't because I regretted leaving the company. It was because I just felt like a piece of shit. I had been told, I had been gaslit, that I like sucked, that the reason why my people weren't making money and winning was because of me, not because the company changed or the product changed. I literally it didn't even occur to me that maybe it wasn't me until one day it is not the same thing. by the way, Liz, if someone told you it's the same thing, it's because they're benefiting from telling you that it's the same thing. Just so you know. There is nowhere else on this earth, there is no other company on this earth that you can go in and every single month make $500 with 5 customers or 5 brand partners or any combination of the two. Tell me which company. I will sit here and wait. And I don't give a shit about your company's, 3-month promo. Where is it that you can go that you can make that amount of money every single freaking month? Tell me. I'm confused. Tell me. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Nowhere. I know as a person who's had 100,000 people on their team, the highest my volume has been $2.5 million, you guys, a month. $2.5 million a month. Okay. Being with Amare, in 1 year, we sold $1 million in Happy Juice. Why? Because it works. When I was, no pun intended, when I was at my lowest low, I saw a friend who I'd known for 10 years dancing on social media, smiling. All she was doing is fucking smiling. And I was about to hop in the shower and I said, we need to talk. I got Happy Juice probably the next week. I started to drink it. And within 3 days, my mom saw a difference in me. And within 5 days, I stopped crying. And I had cried every single day for 90 days. I can wake up as a woman and as a mom, as a human being, and look you in the eye and say, I know exactly how to help you make $500. I have a product that as you continue to use it, it will continue to work. I'm literally having a conversation with someone this morning who said to me, I've been using such and such products for 2 months and I haven't lost a pound and I feel absolutely nothing. And I will not say what company that is, but it's kind of ironic. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I left not because I'm a piece of shit, but because I'm literally not a piece of shit. I left because I'm true to myself. And it took me this long, 2 years of being, even with Amare, of like healing myself, peeling myself back, peeling the layers back, like to be able to come up and just fucking like speak my truth. You know what I mean? I was so scared about Jennifer and like, who gives a fuck about Jennifer? She's not, I don't even think she's with that company again. Who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Don't join a company just because the owner gives you warm fuzzies or the owner gives your freaking upline warm fuzzies. Join something that you know that you're going to be able to come into and every single month follow a very, very simple system to make money. That is what you join. And you're not going to be alone. I know feeling, that fear of being alone. It's like it's like you want to like, what's that thing where you're like, something's happening and like you make like a chain and you, like everybody links their arms and you're like, support chain. You want to build like a support chain. But like 6 months from now, there's going to be people who had joined said company and they're just not even going to be there anymore. There's people who went to whatever company, because that's where so-and-so went to. And within 7 months, they're messaging me being like, I made $2,000-$3,000 a month for like 3 months. And then my check was $200. You know what I mean? Like that's how compensation plans are set up. So like, so whoever the heck it was that was like, I thought Amare is the same thing. No, it's not, because that's not how our shit's set up. If you get 5 orders every single month, you will make $500 period every single month without promoting, without ranking up, period. Do you know what I mean? So, hi, Brooke. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that you were with It Works. But I mean, that makes sense because wasn't the CEO of where you're at, wasn't he also with It Works at one point? Isn't that what happened? I feel like he like left and became and like made this company that you're back at. So anyways, I just think that this is what I think. This is what I feel like the vibe of things are. So first of all, I'm alive and well. I'm here. I'm silent but deadly. Do you know what I mean? And I'm at like a completely different place in my life. Like when I was with It Works and times were different. Can we be like real? Like for goodness sakes, come here, Chip. No, come here. Give me your ball. Give me your ball. No, drop it.
Grab that.
Okay, what? Okay. It hit the door and flew outside. Okay, this is what I know. Okay. when I joined this industry, Levi was 1. I don't know if any of you guys have followed me since then. Levi was a year old. I needed to make money from home. This was the only way that I could do it. I was willing to work my ass off, and I did. And I worked my ass off and I made money. Things are different in the world. Like there's 11 billion different ways to make money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's people doing digital marketing. There's people doing, TikTok shop. They're doing all of these different things. So why should you also do this, or why is this what you should do? Because I have a friend in another company who literally just lost her TikTok shop. She made $200,000 last year and she lost her TikTok shop. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? So like, will it, like, I don't know. I just feel like if you gave me $500 every single month, I would take it. Bare minimum. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I built my businesses based upon helping the normal mom, not leaders. I'm not like shark fishing, helping a normal person make more and be able to do more than what they would have done. That is why I had my successes. No, I never got any awards at It Works. Nope. Apparently they didn't give 2 shits that I helped hundreds of thousands of people be able to learn how to build their businesses. Nope. Am I bitter about it? I kind of think it's shitty, like, but I didn't fit the bill. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about manifestation. I was told I can't have my podcast or have my course, but someone else had launched their book that was a super religious book and she could sell that to everybody and their brother and that was okay. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think that there was some like bias type shit. So right now, this is what I'm doing. Okay. I am sharing a product that I fucking love. I'm sharing a product that I drink every single freaking day. I'm building a business that is so refreshing. I'm helping people earn a trip, even if they are not a top income earner, which is so freaking important. I know that I can sit here and that I can look at you and you could be like, I need to make $500 and I'm gonna be like, do this. That's it. No promoting. There's no charts. You can promote if you want to promote. There's promoting with a team. There's promoting with no team. You can earn free products every single freaking month. There's no back office and website fees. Like everything that is here is set up for the normal person, the average person. Because I know that so many of you guys just felt like the whole entire world revolved around just the top leaders. And it actually is like, it kind of fucking sucks. Cause I'll tell you one thing that was like super disheartening too. We used to have like a top 100 trip and I worked my ass off. I was top 50, like I was top 10, like my first top 100 trip. I was just top 10. Cause like, that's just how I do shit. Okay. I like go bigger. I just go home. Okay. So I had people on my team who wanted to do the same thing. And I had a girl who worked her ass off to get into the top 100 trip. And that year they changed it to top 75. And she was so discouraged. She was like, what the fuck? I worked my ass off for this. So then she turned around and she became top 75 and they changed it to top 50. It's just like, it's that kind of shit. It's just so disheartening when like over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you just feel like you don't matter. So like with Amare, you guys next year, you can earn a trip for 2. And if you have a spouse account, you can earn another trip for 2 with airfare paid with only 400 points. I have people who this just launched like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, and they're already halfway there. I want to go on trips with people who are just normal freaking people. I want to sit side by side. Like my team knows I had the ability to sit in the diamond seating at convention and I didn't. I sat with my team. I roomed with my team. I could have roomed by myself in a suite. I could have roomed with other leaders. I was butt to nut with someone's, CPAP mask blowing in my face at night that I actually appreciated because I was so hot. Okay. That's who I want to partner with. So it is freaking K. It is okay that you are not everybody says like, I'm not important. I'm not this. You know what? I was considered fucking important at one point too. And I didn't feel important. I just hope that gives you some perspective. So when you are leaving your company, just know, go wherever you're going to go. That's fine. Go wherever you're going to go, do whatever you're going to do. But I want you to remember in the back of your brain that Jade Hooper told you that you're going to feel warm, fuzzy for 6 months and then it's going to get weird. That most of the people who are going are not going to make consistent amount of money. That you probably should have joined someone who is mentally and psychologically able to help you through different roadblocks that you are going to hit as someone who has made multiple 4 and 5 figures, because it is important. If you don't want to just have to bop around to all these different companies all the freaking time. I know that when I went to the company that I was with beforehand, that it looked like it was because of hype, but I want to remind you that I did not tell anybody and I had no idea that anybody else was leaving. That I had told one person, Jennifer, who can go fuck herself. I just can't. Like, I've learned over these last years. So my grandma died. And if you guys had followed me for a long time, I posted about my grandma all the time. I did so much. Oh my gosh. You guys, like, my grandparents raised me and my grandma died in April. And I had lost my Facebook. So I lost this Facebook in March and then my grandma died in April. And going back home, when my grandma was laying there, she was at hospice at home and I was at her house. I was taking care of her as she was passing away. And we told these stories of my grandma. We were telling these like ridiculous stories about how back in the 70s, there was this kid that was mean to my mom and was like in 5th grade when my mom was in 3rd grade or something. And this kid was threatening to beat up my mom, and my grandma showed up in the parking lot like a fucking badass, was leaning up against her like Oldsmobile with a cigarette in her mouth. This girl's name was Shenandoah. My grandma took her cigarette out, slapped it on the floor and like a movie, and made it go out and walked up to Shenandoah and she said, if I hear you threatening one more kid at your school, I'm going to kick your ass up and down Caledonia, Illinois. What a badass. And we were just telling all these crazy stories of my grandma, like trying to get in fight with people at the grocery store because she'd wear a MAGA hat and all this crazy shit. And I left Illinois. Like, one of the gifts that my grandma gave me as she was passing was like remembering who the fuck I am. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I went through, you guys, like, the last like 3 or 4 years of It Works like fucked me up. And then leaving and just being threatened legally, like getting served these stupid fucking papers. Like, I'm like, I literally could fall off the face of the fucking earth and you guys are going to try to like sue me over something. Like, nothing ended up happening again because there was nothing to be found because I did nothing. Finding Amare was a godsend. Finding these products, finding Happy Juice was a godsend. It was divine timing to sit here and be able to make a 5-figure paycheck every single month. And as I like unravel and heal, I just feel like that's where the world is right now. Like, COVID fucked people up. People are afraid of their own shadow. That's exactly how I was. So if you're going to get up and you're going to represent and share a product, why not it be something that's for your mental health? Why not it be something to heal your freaking body? Why would you not want that? Oh, God. Oh my gosh. Lindsay, you followed me since you were pregnant with your first. Where does the time go? Like, but for real though, where does the time go? So you guys, that's what's going on. I'm here. I'm still kicking. I'm fucking killing it. I'm speaking on stages. I'm keynote speaking. You will see me more. It's this revelation. I just think that, 35 was a bitch. 35 was a bitch. I actually saw this, this like Instagram about your 30s and how your 30s like change you. They do. Your 30s, because here's the thing. When I was with It Works, I chased money, but that's also what was praised. It was like, no one gave a fuck about what you were doing as a top leader unless you like had the newest car, you had a big house, you were making a big paycheck, you were donating big fucking things. Like, you just didn't matter if you weren't doing that. It just really fucks with you. And that's what I'm saying too. Like, someone just asked me, did I ever earn an award or get recognition for training people? No, I didn't. I got shared when I bought a new house or I got a new car. When I bought my Denali, that's when I was shared. And what I've learned, I've made millions of dollars doing this business. Thank God. Like, I'm so grateful. But what I have learned is that, like, as I'm making my next $1 million, the only signs will be just a very happy mom. Like, you won't know. I'll have new counters, but like here, we praise people's successes, like just like 100% across the board. And I love that. And it is so fucking healthy. I can't even tell you who the #1 earner of Amare is. I actually don't know. Who is it? Do we know? Like, do we know who that is? I missed it. Breastfeeding, yes, you can, girl. Yes. Actually, I wish that I would have had Happy Juice while I was postpartum. So anyways, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? I had to come up here and speak on this. I just have to tell you because that's why I left. How many people heard otherwise? Oh my God, the fucking random rumors that I heard about me. I heard that I was paid $40,000 to leave, that, I was flown in and swept away. I didn't even go to that damn company until after I had already joined and was promoting. I was never paid shit. Like, what the hell? It's just sad. And I wish I would have said otherwise, but I was just so overwhelmed and scared of everything that had gone. Like, I was focusing on trying to build my business. I just left my business. I'm trying to focus on my new freaking business. I'm not trying to be over here. Like, it would be like my husband coming and accusing me of cheating. How the hell do I prove to you that I'm not cheating if I'm not cheating? Like, there's no proof. Do you know what I'm saying? Stupid. So stupid. Yeah, I mean, I just don't, I love you, Paula. Yeah, tell me the rumors, Grace. Like, I'm sure you did. And it's funny because #1, those people are leaving now. #2, it was 100% because they were trying to protect their business. I'm very certain that a lot of people were shitting bricks when I left because they were like, oh, fuck. Because I always used to say, don't be afraid. Like, nothing's wrong. Like, the company's amazing. Don't worry until I left. And then I fucking left. And then I didn't even say anything because I was just scared. I was so scared. So scared. The amount of people, thank you for following me, Diana. The number of people who, this is what's really messed up. And I'll tell you this too. So if you're like a leader and you're like, I would love to partner with you, but I'm like, girl, I don't know. I'm burnt the fuck out. Like, this industry, it like gives me PTSD. This is what I'm going to tell you. And this is why I said what I said before. You will have psychological roadblocks that you're going to have to deal with and address. You will. You are not broken. You do not suck. You have PTSD. That is why you feel the way that you do. There's no other way to say it. Okay? You will. So when you partner with me, we will FaceTime like this. And I'm going to say, tell me about all the things. And I'm going to sit here and you're going to tell me this. And I'm going to do my little Jedi mind thing that I do. That's like my weird gift. And I'm going to be like, okay, this is going to be your problem. This is going to be your problem. And this is going to be your problem. You will probably not deal with this until 3 months from now. You will probably not deal with this until 5 months from now. And you will deal with this in 1 year. Because it's just true. Everybody just thinks it's puppy dogs and rainbows that you're going to jump into a company. It's 1 in 100,000, I would say, that goes to a company and just like happens to spark something where like oodles of people join them. And if you're joining a company because you're like crossing your fingers, hoping to be one of those people, you like, girl, good luck. Good luck. I did not officially get sued. No, I got handed paperwork, but there was nothing. I didn't do anything. So there was nothing to sue. But I sure as fuck got letters in the mail and was like, scared out of my fucking mind. I was scared to post. I was scared to do anything. But I mean, like, isn't that the point? To try to like stop you? I mean, 100%, right? Okay, I'm trying to see the comments. I have to look on my, wait, are they here? Oh, they're there now. Okay, hold on. I stopped posting. Also hated. Well, and it wasn't that, Morgan. Like, here's the deal. The way that I'm going to teach you to build your business, you're going to build your business however it is that you need to build your business. And I also think that there's like, I always say there's no rules to how you build your business, but then I'm always like, here's the rule, but they're different. You know what I mean? You're told to pray about it when you need strategy. I had a freaking friend who was a top leader who didn't know what the hell she was doing. And I shit you not, a corporate person sent her a Bible study. Girl, like, yeah, we all need Jesus. I love Jesus. Yes, dude, but what is that going to do to help solve the fucking business problems? So stupid. They're alive and kicking. Yep. Okay, so anyways, listen, and if you're there and you're like, I love the coffee, I'm happy, then be happy. Be happy. Do that. There's people who sell nail stickers. I fucking love those nail stickers, dude. There's people who sell nail stickers and they love what they do. There's people who sell Monat and they love what they do. But that's the point. Go do something that you love to freaking do. That is why I left. Because I did not love it. And I couldn't wake up and lie anymore. You know what I mean? And how do you tell your team? If I would have had a Zoom meeting with my team and said this to them, I would have been sued. Because they would have been like, oh, you did this to try to recruit everybody. You know what I mean? So it's like, no matter what I would have done, I had to just do nothing. That's what I had to do. We were told you all took a big sign-on bonus. Yeah, I got paid nothing. I got paid nothing to go. So I did it. But I mean, like, I think that just probably makes them feel better, right? Like, it would make people feel better to think that I got a ton of money to leave. I was making more money than the monthly than the sign-on bonus that I was offered. Supposedly, that wasn't like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stupid. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, hold on. I didn't have comments until now. So I'm like, I worked so hard. It was impossible. I mean, some people made really good income. And that's the thing too. Like, you know, like I have people who do Amari and do TikTok shop. Do multiple things, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do that. Go do that. If that is what you want to do, that's fine. I will help you build your freaking business, you know? Oh, Sammy. Yeah, I know. Okay. Will you ever get your podcast back up? Like, yeah. Yes. At some point. I think that, like, I don't know. I think like over the last like years, like as I've left and I've been kind of trying to heal and I was like also scared to do anything. Cause first of all, so you guys know, when you leave, when you sign like a contract with them, like if you're with that company, you can't recruit or whatever for 2 years. So I literally held my breath for 2 years and I'm out of that 2 years, but I was only out of that 2 years, December. So then like once the weight of that was off of my shoulders, I literally cried. And again, not because I was like, oh, I'm so happy that like I can be shitty now. Cause again, I've never been shitty. I've never done anything shitty. It's like so interesting over the years, the crazy shit that I've heard about me. I heard from someone who someone said who I thought was like a really good friend of mine that like, oh, Jade Hooper, she's not that great. I met her in person and she was like really standoffish. Yeah, bitch, because I was on oodles of Xanax just to be able to go on these fucking trips. Are you kidding? It's just so weird. There was a girl who left to go to like Monat, which is the shampoo company. And she was there and she was like trying to recruit people. And she was like, oh, Jade Hooper, her and I were best friends. You know, and she's not everything that she's cracked up to be and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, who? Like someone messaged me this. And I'm like, she's like, I just want to let you know that this person's saying this about you so you can defend yourself. And I'm like, what was this person's name? And she told me, and I was like, dude, I don't even know who this is. And she said, and I quote, you're like actually joking, right? Because she's making it sound like you guys are best friends. I'm like, I don't even know who you're talking about. Ugh. God. Yeah, Chelsea, I don't fucking know. Oh my God. Just you saying that shows the difference because those leaders were whatever leaders and nothing. Like if you even thought, yes. I mean, if you ever went to an event and I had like 70 people in a line to take pictures with me, which I was so honored, like how amazing. But you have to remember that I built my business in the middle of the nowhere, in just my living room. So then when I went to an event and there were all these people like crying because they're like, I'm so happy to meet you. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm not Justin Bieber. What is going on? Like, it was so overwhelming. So I had to just take Xanax to survive. Happy Juice, you guys, 4 months of being on Happy Juice, the anxiety that I had my entire life is gone. How about them apples? I was told about you almost exactly. See? And this is who I am. This is who I am. This isn't a fucking facade. This is just who I am. I saw Susan Wade on here. She probably jumped off 45 minutes ago because I was cussing and she doesn't like it. Oh, God. Chances are if you meet me, I'm going to hug you. But I also had to learn, guys. Like, I didn't build my business to have a fan club. I built my business to just pay my bills. You know what I mean? One of the reason why I left is because the way that they treated people, they wanted you to blackball people in it. Yeah. Ugh. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. Lots of PTSD. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah. This is for sure. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, this is what you got. I'm just one of those people that like, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And like, if I'm not saying something, there's a reason. So good luck to oodles of people. There's tons and 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 tons of people that are posting today that they're leaving. I know exactly where they're going. And I don't know, guys. I feel like this decision that you guys are making is because it's so similar to what you're used to. And I just feel like, I don't know. Time will tell. Like, yes, Cindy, they can. I don't feel good about it. And that's why I was saying, I made a post. If you guys haven't seen it, go read my post. But I was saying, you really need to sit here and think about who you're joining, what they're doing for you, because it's so much more than like, we have the best compensation plan and like cheap products and no, all volume based. Like, there's so much more to building a business and being successful than just the flashy shit. Okay. There's more. I always had to buy to keep rank. Yeah. So with Amare, this is a really good question. So with Amare, first of all, your customer volume, so you can promote, I can drop my hold on. Let me drop a compensation plan video. The only thing that's kind of updated, hold on, compensation. The only thing that's different from this video that I'm sharing right now in the comments is that, is that we have daily pay now. So you can get paid every single day. So if you enrolled like a Happy Juice customer today, you can get paid tomorrow. So it's really the only difference. Yes, Catherine, and we have kids Happy Juice. We have kids products, just so you know. And then I will drop this because this is right here. This is a video that goes over the business. This is not the wellness store. Absolutely not. No. The wellness store is, I don't even like want to go into it because I feel like they've been haunting my life for the past 7 years. It's just buying shit that you already buy just at this place that's not necessarily cheaper at all. And I don't know. I think I don't know. I have a lot of people that I'm talking to that joined them in about January and February that they're scared to join something else, which is why they haven't joined again, but they joined something like out of hype and they're making $200 a month. That's why I'm saying, like, you guys, my Focus on 5 system with 5 orders of Happy Juice, you will make $500. It doesn't matter if it's a customer or a brand partner or a combination of the two, is unheard of. And that is every single month. Every month. Every single month. forever. Okay, not just in your first 30 days, first 60 days, first 90 days, every single month, forever and ever and ever. So you could be walking into 2026 with a plan knowing I'm gonna make $500 every single month. That's an extra $6,000 a year. Cindy, no, did I already say you don't? No, you don't. You don't have to. No. If you have a personal product order, it's called Subscribe and Save. With Amare, you can earn so many free and discounted products. Every single month from the 1st to the 15th, if you get one enrollment, you get a free product credit. So like outside of my Happy Juice, so many of the products that I have or were stuff that I didn't even have to buy. Every single month, once you promote and this is crazy, and you maintain it, you get ridiculous amounts. So every month that I maintain my rank, I'm getting 200 in product credit points every month. So I thought it was just the month you promoted when I first joined. Okay. And it was 200 points. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of points, right? So then I got them again. And 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 I was like, dude, is something wrong? So I messaged my upline and I was like, Ainsley, is something wrong? Cause I just keep getting these product points. She goes, yeah, it's like, it's every month that you are maintaining your rank. You get these product points. And I was like, what? I've never experienced that you could earn free and discounted products and stuff like that. So you don't have to have a personal product order set up to be eligible. No, you don't. You can do it with a product, like a customer. No, customer or an order. It's so simple. You know what I mean? And I think that what it is I think that most people aren't afraid to like use a product. It's just this feeling of like, oh no, what if I have to? Then what? You know what I mean? Okay. Crystal, can you message me? Oh wait, maybe I can message you. I'm going to copy. Oh God, I probably should have been. Oh, I can't message you. Is this the same as the Happy Co? What the hell is Happy Co? No. What is that? Is that the Happy Coffee? Let me see. The Happy Co. No. What is this? Oh my God. What is this? Mojo Life? No, girl, I have no idea what this is. I might need to give you my, let me put my phone number on here. Can I edit my caption while I'm live? Edit post. Okay, I just put my phone number in the caption. I don't know if this is gonna like kick me off because I just edit it while I'm live, but I just put my phone number up top. I can't message. I don't know what's happening. I don't get it. Facebook has been so weird. Like, does anybody else feel like this the last 2 weeks? It's just been absolute mass chaos on Facebook. Things won't send. Like my messages won't go through. A picture won't go through, but a text will go through. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Someone tried recruiting me. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard that. There's a lot of people, like, It Works tried to make, like, Happy Tea. Like, where did that come from? You know? Happy Juice is our products. We have 30. I actually think we might have more than 30 now. We have 30 scientists. We have our own laboratories. We manufacture all of our products. Nothing is white labeled. So you will not find these products anywhere else. They are clinically proven. There are studies, there's education. In our back office, we have projected volume. So you don't have to go spend the first week of your month, going back there and like adding numbers. It just tells you. It's so easy to like look at your reports, see who's winning on your team, see who's hitting their $500. Like, it's just so easy. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, that's it. I'm tired. So I wanted to just clear the air. Did this help at all? Like, does anybody feel like, okay? Because I want to say before I get off, this is what I want to say. I want to tell you guys that, first of all, I'm sorry if you were with that company I'll answer that in just a second, Evelyn. Don't let me forget, because I wanted to say this. So I'm sorry that I left and it felt just like all of a sudden, like there was like an anti-MLM person who made a video about it, and she was going through all these people who left, and she goes, the one that's like the most surprising, it was me. And it was because I just was posting whatever, and then one day, and then I just changed. I was leaving. And when you feel connected to people, where's my cat going? We have a kitten, you guys. When my grandma was dying, she had kittens in her garage, and my mother tricked me into letting my children have Marianne, come on, Mir. My grandma's name was Mary. And so my mom picked up the cat, and she goes, Jade, the kids want the kitten. And they named her after grandma. And I was like, you bitch. So now I have to take the cat. Marianne, Mir, come on. Bear. Nope. She's such an asshole too. She just doesn't listen. She's not cuddly. She's such a jerk. Ugh. Anyways. I'm sorry for the people who felt like the rug was pulled out from underneath them. I'm sorry for the people who, like, when you really look up to someone and you feel so connected, and then they like do something that's like, whoa. And then you see other people who supposedly know them say all this crazy shit about them, and like, I didn't defend myself. In your brain, you have to be like, oh, this must be true then, because she's not saying otherwise. And it can make you, it makes you feel like let down. So there are people who have like, they like hate my stinking guts now because they just think I'm like some terrible sellout who whatever. And I never did that. I never got paid to leave. I never was given anything. Like, I just did it because I couldn't do it anymore, guys. Life is too short to be miserable. There's more to your wellness than just your weight. I couldn't sell weight loss products anymore. Now, do I talk about weight? Yes, but it's like your whole wellness. Happy Juice. Let me go find it. We have a lot of products, guys. We've got more products that are coming too. We have a lot of products. They're amazing. Yes, we have Kids Happy Juice. So we have Kids Happy Juice, but you can also give them Adult Happy Juice. The Kids Happy Juice is like, it's kind of like a juice box. It tastes really good. But some of my kids like a different like flavor and stuff like that. So this is how Happy Juice comes. Let me break this down for you, okay? So Happy Juice is clinically proven to regulate your cortisol levels. Clinically proven. Everybody says like, oh, our thing does something with cortisol. No, bitch, it has vitamin C in it. That's not the same thing, okay? So this is proven to regulate your cortisol levels, lower inflammation. This is specifically a mental wellness product. However, there are people who lose weight on it because it is regulating like your hormone levels. Oh, that's the dogs. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It will lower anxiousness, lower depressive thoughts. It's clinically proven to do these things. Like if you are a mom that is struggling with brain fog and you are just at like a low right now, or you have anxiousness, depressive thoughts, ridiculous cortisol levels, this will change your life. So it comes in a box like this. This is how your pack will come. And it comes in mango, grape, watermelon, or strawberry. Strawberry goes away at the end of this month. That's a limited time flavor, a limited edition. And it comes in a box like this. Will doesn't tell me what to do. He knows better, but he's like, please don't have blue hair again. Oh, I felt like My Little Pony with my blue hair. But you guys, like, this is the first, listen, I've worked hard on my hair. I use our hair growth system. You guys, Amare has the best freaking hair system. If you need your hair to stop falling out and to grow, I was a hairstylist. I have never, can you see my roots? Like, look at this. I colored my hair at the end of July. And look at how much my hair has grown. It has never been this long and this thick. I actually just cut about 2 inches off of it this weekend. Okay? So anyway, so it comes in a box like this, okay? And just like it says, there's 2 products here. You're going to mix them together. So it's a system. It is so simple, okay? So packed with probiotics, prebiotics, phytobiotics. So it's strain-specific biotics that are for your mental health, okay? For resilience and happy gut microbiome. So you're healing your gut. Has lion's mane, citicoline, mood, motivation, metabolism, blah, 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 okay? So pick your flavor that you want, and I'm out of this because I actually drink it. Okay, so you're gonna take the stick pack from this, and then, oh, I have a couple in here. You're gonna take this stick pack from this, you're gonna pour it in a cup, and you're gonna mix it together, and I'm doing this because of the zzz. You're gonna mix it together, and then you're gonna drink it. Just drink it every single day. Mango has a little bit of extra caffeine. Oh, it says right here, 105% increase in positive mood, 70% increase in good gut bacteria. Like, it's just, in the packaging's amazing, and the company's amazing, you guys, okay? And so what most people experience is anywhere from the first time you drink it to 3 days, like 1 to 3 days. Most people, I'll probably say 85%, if not more, people feel a difference in how they feel. They'll be like, there's no way that I feel so good. There's no way that I'm happy. Is there a way that I'm feeling this right now? And I'm like, yeah, and keep going. So Happy Juice and all of our products have something that's called phased benefits. And this is something that I've never experienced before, because I feel like with the prior products that I sold, that no one really got results, that people would take it for like a month and never feel anything. And why would you continue to invest in something if you don't feel anything from it? Do you know what I'm saying? So with this, which is so crazy, is that as you continue to drink it, you have more and more and more benefits. I actually think I have oh, someone just enrolled as a brand partner. Oh my God, I'm just so excited. I feel so bad. I wish I could have just been myself the last 3 years. I wish that I could have just shown up and just said like, fuck the man and whatever. But like, when you're being afraid of getting sued, you don't really feel like that. That's a different life, you know? Where is the conversation I was just having? God, my eyes are getting so bad, you guys. I need new glasses. Where the hell is this conversation? I guess I could just look at my board, yeah? Yeah, when you join my team, you get a whole board. So we have a whole training system. I will show you. Looks like this. And it's 20 days, day by day. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, like 20 days. And it literally is like, do this, watch this. Okay? We have caffeine-free options. Grape and watermelon and strawberry until the end of this month has 0 caffeine in it. And then mango has caffeine. It's only 100 milligrams and it's time released. I was someone who was sensitive to caffeine. My naturopath was like, get the fuck off of caffeine, because my anxiety was so bad. And I have 0 anything. I actually just feel like very motivated. Like, it's amazing. So I have all the scripts, all the messages, all the training. It's right here. Not only is this for you, it's for the people that you get started to, okay? Right here. We've got, you know, every single one of our products, how to explain the price, how it works, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Just everything's here. Payment plan options, blah, 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 blah. Like, you have all the training and support. I lost my train of thought. Okay, guys, my phone's starting to die. So I'm going to go make my kids some food because they're going to be home soon. My computer's dying. My phone is dying. I want to thank you guys. Okay. If you have any questions, my inbox is freaking open. This is like, if you're going to go to another company, or if you're going to try something again, or you're going to try something for the first time, whenever we have a team call and like I'm specifically talking, I always tell everyone, if this is your first company that you've ever joined, you are so lucky, because I thought that what I really wanted and what I valued, like true integrity is like saying what you believe and acting upon what you believe, walking the walk and talking the talk. And there was nothing wrong with my integrity when I walked away. I would have not had integrity had I not. And I'm so sick of people throwing around this like integrity or like God or whatever it may be conversation. It's just, that's really messed up. And that is so unbelievably manipulative. You know what I mean? And I just feel like there's a lot of people that, I don't know. So I don't know. If you guys have any other questions, message me. You tell me the things that you heard about me that made you feel a certain way, and I will tell you exactly what it is that happened. It's been a long time, and 100% chance it's not true. So, all right, you guys, I love you all so much. I appreciate you. We'll see you later.